I'm so competitive that when I hear the rankings and stuff, it just pushes me harder to work harder because let's say there's a girl ranked number one, well, I want her spot, or I want to be number one. And so maybe they're relaxed while they're number one, and I'm gonna work hard, and I work hard to be on top.
Well, my opinion is that you have to talk to your child constantly because they're in a whole nother world than my generation. You have kids now that everything is on social media. If you go out, put it on basketball. A lot of kids won't play defense because if they get crossed over and get beat, it's on social media. So you have to just keep on talking to your child, talking to them constantly, just giving them guidance, letting them know, hey, that doesn't mean anything. You're learning, encouraging them. Even when it comes time to give them constructive criticism. You have to be willing to do that. And it's a fine line, especially when you have a kid that you spend a lot of time with because of their gift or training. And you have to be a parent, but at the same time, you have to be able to relate to what they're going through as a child.
My dad, he's more of he taught me that if you're gonna do something, you have to want to do it. You have to do it with a passion. You can't just go through the motions and stuff. For instance, if you're gonna go to training, you can't. If you're gonna go training, you have to work as hard as you can. And you might not have to train every day, but when you do train or whatever, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, he teaches me, if I want to be a doctor, I'm going to have to study and I'm going to have to want to do that. I can't just go through the motion and expect to be the best at whatever I'm going to
Outstanding player. It's the best I know it's the best, she's the best I've ever coached. Okay. And I've coached for about 15, 17 years.
Oh, really?
And probably the best talented middle school player that I've seen in a very, very long time, if not the best. She has got so much going for her. God has a huge plan for her that I am so excited to see, but she makes the difference. Getting the opportunity to coach her is not only a privilege, but it's a blessing because I get to learn from her too, because she has so much to offer this team. She is a great, exceptional leader on this team. She's not just a shooter, she is a passer. She is a team person. She wants what she wants for herself, she also wants for her teammates. And she is more excited over those assists than those points. And that's really impressive. And that shows really true unselfishness and true leadership.
Maybe struggling. Maybe big struggling. be competitive, she can be caring, then she can be the you better hurry, you better work hard, or yeah, she's all mixed together. You never know what's gonna do with her. So I used to always go to his practices, and I used to watch them play and do, the drills. My brother, he's always challenging me and stuff. Like, growing up, you can't beat me in this, or you can't beat me in a race. Like, no matter what.
Honestly, it just come from, I think, watching me as a young kid, seeing what it take to actually become good. She was in that AAU circuit as a young age, so she kind of saw what it take to be good, and if you want to be the best, you got to put the work in. Right. So I think that's where it came in at, just seeing how her dad was with me, seeing me, and taking notes. I mean, honestly, I feel like the sky's the limit with her. She can go to Kentucky. I can see her going to UConn. But she just gotta stay hungry. Gotta get that dog in her. But she could be all right.
One thing I really admire about Kyndall and really enjoy watching her play, but one thing I think she has that most players do not have is she has a gift, and not a talent. She's obviously talented, but her desire and ambition and willing to trying to get better. And as parents, as coaches, we love and would love to have our kids to have that desire and passion that she has for the game. She always wanted to get better. She always wanted to work. She's always in the gym. And as an 8th grader, it says a lot. I think the best part of Kyndall's game is her passing ability. And as a point guard, that says a lot because everybody would like playing with a great point guard that can pass. And she really enjoys on making passes and getting her team involved. And I enjoy watching her play. And I think as a player, who doesn't want to play with her?
Try to focus a lot on her ball handling, hand-eye coordination, making reads off screens, post entry passes, passing to shooters, also moving without the ball as well. But we try to implement a lot of ball handling, shooting, and also footwork. Where she sits as far as a high school level, she'll be able to go in and make an impact immediately, right away. She's able to play the one out of the two position, combo shooting guard, and I think she'll be able to run the team effectively, a high school team. Real coachable, so she understands the nuances of a point guard position as well as the shooting guard position. Her strong points are she's a good ball handler, extremely good ball handler, a good defender. She can knock down open shots. She can actually run a team. She's poised and under control. She doesn't get rattled too much. What I really think that she needs to focus on, and she can get better at, is using her left hand effectively and more often. It's not saying that that's a weak point that she has, but she doesn't use it enough. She doesn't utilize it enough. Also, her pull-up jumper and strength.
Find a trainer that actually knows the game, understands her position, and that she responds to. A trainer that believes in her. I mean, those are the things, the characteristics I look at. I mean, I go to a lot of trainers. I've been to different trainers, and you got the ball handling gurus. You have the drill sergeants that's hollering. You know, you have the trick, I call them trick trainers, meaning that you're doing all kind of things that you're not gonna do in a game. And also, like I say, just good people that believe in her, that's gonna come to her games, gonna come see, hey, what is Kyndall lacking? What is she not doing? What she need work on? What is she doing that? Is she implementing what we training her to do?
Can't just go through the motions and expect to be the best at whatever I want to do. If you're gonna go train, you have to work as hard as you can. And you might not have to train every day, but when you do train or whatever, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, people always ask me why I train so much, and my answer is because I'm a player.